Yo, what is going on, everybody? How are you doing? I hope everything is going well. So now that we are here today, what is our goal? Well, from the last video, as you know, I think I found the place I want to live. I think this area here, I won't lie, I think this is it. So my goal is to start on the base place today. Now, because there's a lot of really scary things in the server, I'm kind of thinking that I almost want to do like a Hobbit hole, like something in a mountain for first base, so that way there's not a lot of creatures that can like ruin our experience or destroy our house or blow things up, because really I don't know what the mods in this mod pack are consistently capable of, and I would like to not have our beginner house blown up or get spawn killed out in the wild by really scary things. So I think I want to do a Hobbit hole. And I think I want to do it right here. So I think in this spot right here, I'm going to have this I don't know. I think I'm going to fill out this hole and kind of see what happens and go from there. I'm going to fill out the hole, maybe add some dirt, maybe have a wooden entrance, excuse me, and kind of see where we go from there. Now, I did do just the slightest amount of work off camera, which I will show you guys now. I kind of just got the basics in this area. I got a graven head, a graven skull, from beating up those little bone mosquitoes. I made a trash can purely because I wanted to. So if we throw stuff away in this trash can, obviously right here, it just gets rid of the item for good. There's a filter system. I'm not really sure how it works, but I know there's a whitelist, blacklist. I don't, to be honest, kind of know really anything about what they do. Where did you come from? Get out of here. I have no idea what the whitelist and blacklist in the trash can does. I think when it's on blacklist, you can throw stuff away like that. I just threw away that stone sword. That's okay. We didn't need it anyway. We've got two furnaces. We have multiple furnaces. We have multiple cooking area spots right here. We have the crafting table, of course, nothing crazy. And this bottom chest is stuff I kind of just filled up with along the way on the journey to find my first base location. So here we've got potatoes, cherries. We've got grapes, which is cool. I mean, to be fair, the cherries are cool too. We've got blueberries. We've got white grape seeds. We have some of the basic veggies as well. Veggies and fruits. We've got carrots, sweet berries, melon slices, all that stuff. And then what I got off camera to progress a little bit more today, primarily, is I just did a little bit of mining. So here, as you can see, I've got basic iron armor for us to wear and not get absolutely destroyed. Got the bread, got the basic iron tools, got some basic ores, nothing too crazy. And then the star of the show, the main attraction, is back here. So we've already started using one of our core mods. I need a food source, right? Let's just be real. I gotta eat, right? But I don't really want to set up a farm in this area that's going to be too taxing and not yield great results. So we are making use of our very first mod here. I guess technically second, because we kind of did use the trash can. But if we ignore that, we have got the Botany Pot. Now, the Botany Pots, as I will show you, let's go ahead and look them up here. There are a whole bunch of them. There's the basic ones that you can make with a bunch of different colors. There are the elite ones, which I think do twice the efficiency of the regulars. And then there are the those are creative. Where are they at? And then there are ultra pots here. And I think they do either 5 or 10 times the value of normal, which is kind of just crazy. I didn't make any pretty ones. I didn't want to go crazy with them off camera. So I just made 2. This one here, as you can see, you put soil in on the bottom and you put what you want to grow on the top. Now, this is running wheat seeds. So this is slowly going to grow wheat, as you can kind of see it doing on its own. Right there, slowly but surely. And I'd say about every minute or 2 minutes, it generates 2 wheat, which is admittedly way more efficient than a normal crop. So we've already got a stack of wheat and 15. And then on this side, we actually have an extended version of Botany Pots. And what this one does is it grows trees. So we have the spruce sapling on the top. We have the dirt block on the bottom. and then they funnel into this chest here. And as you can see, we've got 4 spruce saplings. So you've got over a stack of spruce logs. We've got some sticks here, and we've got some seeds. So it's been pretty efficient so far. I would say this is pretty cool. So yeah, good progress on both of those. Now, obviously, I do want more in the future because I want to do as many crops and like trees and stuff as I can, so we have access to all of that. Obviously, the pots look like they could be a little bit crazy, but the good news is for a lot of the modded fruits and veggies like we have in here, like the blueberries or the cherries or the grapes, it doesn't look like, we also have onions. It doesn't look like you can grow them in the botany pots. Most of the modded fruits and veggies don't seem to be supported. Some of them might be, but I did test out some things like the cherry trees, hoping I could get like constant cherry logs and stuff. Unfortunately, they don't work, but that means we get to have our own actual farms that we can really expand on, especially when we're using Farmer's Delight. So if you didn't want to see everything end up in a pot, that's good, because it won't. We get to have some actual farms in our base. Let's see, what else? I guess we'll go ahead and get our armor running. That way we don't get beat up by anything. We've also got an iron sword, which does 6 attack damage. We've got an iron pick. Of course, we'll go ahead and take that. And an iron axe. We'll go ahead and finish off these stone tools first. Now, something else I do have we can... Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was awful. Wow, that caught me lacking. We just met the man, the myth, the legend himself. Big ol' hero Brian taking a dip in the server, as you can see. Clearly he shouldn't be here, but he is. So, you know, hopefully he minds his own business, because I did not enjoy that at all. I completely lost track of where I was. Oh yeah, so, we'll go ahead and take this iron sword as well as these torches. You'll notice I have this tiny little sword here, and it's not even actually a sword. It's a dagger. And... oh my god, don't... Well, that was a terrible explanation of what this dagger can do. I promise it's actually better than that. If we look compared to the iron sword, it's got 1.8 attack speed, so it's slightly faster. It's only got 5.5 damage, which is barely less than an iron sword. But it also has a really cool ability, which I will show after I clean up this awful hole that terrible mean creeper left, and put another Okay. Someone's feeling particularly aggressive today. I digress. It has another cool ability, as you can see here. If we right click with it, it grants the player a shadow shield, blocking all damage for 1 attack. So we'll go ahead and do that over here. Actually, if you look when I press a button, I look so cool. I'm Ghostface, and now I have like the shadow particles on me, which is even cooler. So if he hits me, I eat it like a champ, which is pretty sick. And then we smack this crumbling skeleton around like he's nothing, because to be honest, he's not. Go ahead and get out of here. These guys sure do spawn in the light. I feel like it's not that dark over here, and they just don't care. Eat some bread. We've got every mob and their mother over here. We still have the 2 skeleton heads rolling around trying to catch us. I guess we'll get rid of those first. They're actually surprisingly fast. Get rid of these stinky ass eyeballs as well. Otherwise that happens. The ocularis hit us, and we're blind and can't see. And that's actually a little bit awful, because I know those creepers are somewhere. Is that 3 of them over there? There's 4 creepers chilling over there. Now we have a shadow fiend. Go away. Ow. Go away. Okay. So if you want to look at what we did, you can see I made the shadow fang dagger. It's not even working. Here we go. I made the shadow fang dagger out of the essence you get from those shadow fiends and then tooth fragments. Honestly, I'm not sure where I'm getting the tooth fragments from, but I have them. And so I made the dagger. I'm going to have to make another one soon. And then the botany pots you make using, if we look at the basic one, you need terracotta, a flower pot, and then you can make the pot. And then if you want the hopper one, You just make the pot and slap it next to a hopper, or you can put the hopper in the original recipe, just like so. So nothing too complicated. Nothing too crazy yet. All these other ones, of course, require you to have like the terracotta or whatever you want to make them out of. So we're not quite there yet. I do want to make some prettier ones when we get there. Maybe I'll theme them based off what I put in them. I don't know. I'm going to see if perhaps... Okay, we can't sleep. There's monsters nearby. Is it you? Get out of here. Maybe we might actually get to sleep. Hey, there we go. Okay, that was an awful experience for a night. That completely, like, ruined all my goals. Okay, so now that we've got most of the off-camera stuff shown, what do we do now? I love all the hummingbirds down here. Ooh, I don't like you, though. The gargoyle. Goylandese. Goggle. Gag on those. Yeah, there you go. Loser. Okay, so... I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe make it out of birch. I don't know. Actually, maybe the spruce that we're growing will look best. Honestly, I can't decide, so I think we'll start out our like build with spruce and then kind of see where we go from there. I should probably clear this out a little bit more. There's some silver ore right here. Go ahead and grab this, don't mind if I do. I should probably clear this out a tad more, so I always like to build my bases like all the way through before I really start doing anything else, and that's gonna be hard to, like, for once in my life, build bases in like steps and not all together. But we're just gonna have to, I'm gonna have to settle. I'm gonna have to get over that. So for now, I'm gonna get rid of this extra layer here. I will probably add the dirt back to get it to look more natural. I've got to figure out how I want to do it though first. I might see with the dirt I have if I can maybe, excuse me. I kind of want to have it into the corner of the mountain like this. So it'll look better. Ooh, I think that is what it's got to be. I want to have it here. And then I'll snug it in with more dirt. So, what is step one? That is the question. Honestly, I'm not too sure. I might... Just so I can keep an idea of my diagonal, I might do that for now. It's probably excessive of me to cave out the whole thing, because now I kind of regret it. We don't want this to all be 2 layers. That doesn't really look natural. We need the dirt anyway. And then we go ahead and continue building there. Usually I take pride in my houses. I feel like in the servers I've hosted in the past, my houses are typically pretty up there, so we're gonna see if we can continue that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, we'll leave it. About like this for now. Hello, Terrapin. What are you doing? I wonder if I can do anything with those guys. There's so many creatures in Alex's mobs that I don't have any idea how they work, but I'm kind of curious. That is a big ass catfish. Look at him. Oh, that was too far, wasn't it? Oh, what if I do that? And then 1, 2. There we go. I think that's not bad. I have no idea why I'm making such a perfect diagonal out of this now, but I think it'll be okay once we continue on. So let's see. First thing I want to do, if I'm gonna build a Hobbit hole in there, is I'm probably gonna need a lot more wood. Is that a different turtle? What are you? Are you a terrapin? Okay, let's see. We can go ahead and grab some of the wood our spruce botany pot has made. I think I might start there. I need dirt too. Alright, we've got a pretty decent chunk of spruce. Not a very good amount of dirt. I don't really know how much dirt I'm gonna need yet though, so it might be okay. Oh, yeah, honestly, I should also probably bring a crafting table down there as well. Okay, I think I have a base idea. What does a strip log look like? Not great. Not ideal. Alright, I'm gonna test out a couple of ideas here, and then I will get back to you guys when we've got some sort of little ground thing covered here, because honestly, I'm not really sure where I want to go with this yet. Okay, that is not what I was expecting to see right now. Alright, so I think this is the basiest design I kind of want to go for. I'm going to have like a main door section here and a main door section here, and then kind of a giant, maybe not giant, but a couple slabs worth of staircases on the inside that funnel around both ways a little bit. So we kind of just have a main area inside, and then I can section off more if I need to there. So I think next is either filling out the hole on the inside a little bit. I think I'll probably do that, and then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna like add more dirt to these, because right now it sticks out quite a bit. So I want to add more dirt to it and have it hidden a little bit more, and then on the outside here I'll probably have to make this a bit more symmetrical this way. I kind of like the idea of having like the little hills on both sides. I feel like this would help make it look a little bit more like slightly more hidden. I don't know if hidden's the word I'm going for, but we want to shove it as far into this like hill that we can, and then kind of not have it be so obvious from the outside as well. So still have a little bit of more work to do, I think, in that aspect, and then I will see you guys here in a second with the next part of the base expansion. So I know we were looking at base expansion stuff, but Finch actually just stopped by and threw me a silver helmet. Look at that. Is it the same armor type? It is. So we look fancy with the silver helmet on. I'm actually going to keep that for a little bit. And hold on to it. And see what happens. Where'd Finch go? Oh, up there. Okay, well, bye. Alright. What was I doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, so now you might notice we've done absolutely nothing here. But if we turn it here, I've evened out this area a little bit more. I've added the little hill thing, and I tried to get it to look a bit more natural on the outside as well, so it wasn't also man-made looking. It's slowly turning into grass, so it's not bad. I moved my bed over here to keep sleeping because the nights have been pretty brutal so far. I think my next step is probably going to be to figure out my connectors here on the insides, get those connectors going, and then probably start decorating my outside. I want to get the connectors, and then I want to get the dirt over the Hobbit house, and we'll see where we go from there. Every time I move these hummingbirds, look, they just keep coming back. They just like the house. Is it this flower? Maybe? Yeah, it was the flower. Okay. Get on somewhere. Alright, now that we got those guys out of the way, I will see you guys with the next update. Okay, I have another idea. I do. Oh my god. Oh. 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 What the? Oh, you get out of here. I think I like that. I thought for a minute it might have been unsalvageable, but I think I got it pretty symmetrical. That bush bothers me. And the fact that there's only one torch bothers me as well. Let's do that. I think I got it pretty symmetrical, which is better than I expected it to be. Maybe another block here. Yeah, another block there. I think I like the way that looks. I feel like it feels like a Hobbit hole pretty well. So I haven't really decorated the exterior, but in terms of like the main infrastructure of it, blending into the mountain, I think that looks pretty good. Using the dirt slabs is kind of funny too. So now I just need to finish it off by doing the double doors on both sides and then filling out the wall itself. And I think we're almost done. At least with how much I want to finish on it today. Let's see. Ah, there's so many cool doors. You know, I could do cherry. I could very much do cherry. Cherry might not be a bad idea. I'd try out the cherry doors and see how they look. Uh-oh. How have you managed that? I didn't get my door. Oh, there we go. Ooh. I think we're cooking. There we go. In fact, I'll do one right there as well. That is a pretty solid start. Now, eventually, I will put lanterns up there. But I think for now, we're just going to have to live with the fact that it's torches. Which I can. For now, I can. Okay, now I want to customize the front a little bit. Then, if we can't sleep for our buddies, no big deal at all. How do I do that is the question. I want to get rid of these torches because they're kind of in the way and put them like right there. And now, I definitely want to put those cherry trees down. I think that would be cool too. We got a cherry sapling. Another one would be ideal. Right there on both sides. I think that could work. What is that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Should be 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. While we wait on them to grow, let's go ahead and till our path. We are obliterating our shovel, but that's all right because we have the juice to make another. Continue where we were. I think that's a good start. Honestly, bone milling the rest of the floor doesn't really hurt. Because we can always grab custom flowers from other biomes later. I see that guy, by the way. Oh my god, I just burnt all my bones. Well, I'm taking out my anger on you. You don't even have legs, bro. Where are your legs at? Get some legs. No offense to people without legs, of course. Now I want the trees to grow. I think they eat bone meal though. Oh no, that wasn't so bad. There we go, now we have our trees. Is there anything else? Yeah. Okay, I have a couple of other ideas I want to do. We don't have much room for it, but I want to see if we can put like maybe furniture in some spots. The question is, what kind? Oh, I want to make you, and I'm gonna need you, and that means I'm gonna need books. But I know where a village is. Whoa. What happened here? Village get ice dragoned? Well, in any case, we'll take some bamboo. Take some blueberries as well. I really want those trees while I'm here. It'd be a shame not to grab them. It's because of that. You're a cherry log? Why are your trees? What? You're so different though. Oh. That's why you're different. Well, if I can get this thing to poop out some saplings, I will definitely use this tree instead. This is from Oh, the Biomes You'll Go. That's a way better cherry tree. No offense, Vinery. I mean, you're cool too. I can actually pick those ones. Are these apple trees? They just grow apples? Maybe because of the biome? That's crazy. Cool though. What are you doing here? No, sir. Get out. As loud as ever, I see. Don't need... Actually, we'll hold on to the ink sac. I feel like that could be invaluable should the random occurrence that we need it. Actually, we don't need it because we have more squids that spawn in our river. So we're getting a white cherry tree sapling. Let's get a pink one. It's too good to pass up. Oh, that is just spectacular. We can throw out probably the teeth. We don't need those right now. Grab some more of these. Obviously, this place got decimated. Is there really no library, though? That's going to be so bad if that's what I came here for and it's non-existent. Get iron, build house, make a farm, fix the village. Oh. Well, I found someone's stuff. I have Cyclops? Dragon scale armor? Someone is cooking. I mean Snoopy. I feel a bit bad, but not that bad. Any books? Do you have any books? One. I can't. And a saddle too. The saddle's too rare. I can't steal a saddle. That would be mean. Oh, I certainly thought about it though. I won't lie. There might be one up there. Ow. I can't hit this jerk. Oh, they're so finicky. poke me? No. Back up. Okay. Why are there so many mean people? Come on, please, 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 please have some books for me. I knew you wouldn't. You're a very tiny house. Either of you? No. 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 Oh, upstairs maybe? Nope. Well, I guess now I might look for another village. There's bound to be books over at this castle, right? Okay, we need to turn right and I'd say go straight. Anyone have... Ooh, lanterns. I apologize, but I will be taking these. Observatory. That would have bookshelves, right? That just makes sense. Oh, I see them. I'm over it. I can't find the door. Let me in. An emerald? A spyglass? Oh my god. Sir Poot was slain by an iron golem. What the hell is he doing against iron golems? Whoa! Can I take this? Oh, that's so cool! I just got some beehives for myself, too. What is that? What the hell is that? She's our new spyglass. What are you? Is that better than Optifine? It is. Wow. It's cooler too. What are you? Fascinating creature. Probably gonna rip my face off, so I'm just gonna leave you alone for now. Furniture stand. I have to do it in a smithing table? Every time, I think I'm that much closer, I just get pushed farther away. Alright guys, so we are back, and if you couldn't tell from the last frame, things are looking just a little bit different here. So we don't want to cheat. Let's go ahead and do some of that and do some of this. Now, are you guys ready to see our final progress for today? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. This is it. I have finished our little hobbit hole. What are we looking at here? Well, our main goal with this hobbit hole, right, was to get a like perfectly symmetrical little hobbit hole going. So this whole thing here in the entire little island that I've put it on, this little area originally from start to finish, is now completely symmetrical, which is surprisingly a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of annoying to work that out. And then of course you can see we've got some bees here. We've got some man-made beehives. You guys saw that we got those from that big old village. What else? What else? We've got I guess really we can start looking at the mods here. We've got some lanterns on the ground. Now these like floating little flowers and these banners and these doors, these lanterns we've got here. We've got a basket with some, I think, berries in it, red berries. We've got some books here. We've got a small table with a chair with some tombs there. Of course, the best thing about modern Minecraft, we can sit in these chairs, which is just the coolest thing ever. So that's pretty awesome. We can sit in those chairs. We can do the same here, which I think is just like the coolest thing ever that anyone could ever ask for. Let's see, what else? What else? I moved all our stuff from up the hill down here. So right here, we've got our botany pots. I changed from spruce to cherry because we just have so much spruce now. It's insane. We've still got the wheat going for bread. For now, it's barely enough to get us through. It's not really giving us more than what we need. It's kind of just giving us enough. Like, we have a spare stack in here, but that's from some of the hay bales as well. Up top, we've got some of our ores. As you can see, we had more than last time. A little bit of the last thing I did after I thought I was kind of satisfied with the base area was I went mining a little bit. It was surprisingly difficult. I could not for the life of me find like a cave that I was satisfied with, and I don't want to strip mine down in this area yet. I don't want to have that going yet. So I kind of tried to find man-made natural caves, and you know what? It was surprisingly difficult. But I did eventually, right during the server restart and backup, I found a cave. So yeah, we got some ores going there, some uncooked silver here still. I could actually throw that in a furnace right now. You can't put them in together, which is kind of annoying. I think that's why I hadn't cooked it yet. We organized a little bit. We have like the ores and really valuable stuff up here. In this chest, we've got most of the plants and whatnot, food. Some of it's not food. And then here these bottom two chests are primarily just like random things. Now here's something interesting you will see in my inventory. I've actually got 2 picks here. Now these picks I found in like, I don't know how to explain it. I was underground. I'm not exactly sure with what mod pack they were with, but it was like a random like villager underground like smelting area. So that was really weird. I wish I had the footage of it still, so you guys could see it. Maybe you could tell me what mod pack it was from the list, because genuinely I don't know. But yeah, from that we found, bing bong boom bam, we found an efficiency 3 silk touch iron pick, and then we found bing bong boom bam, we found an efficiency 2 unbreaking 1 iron pick. So nothing like crazy or insane or groundbreaking, but I actually ended up using the pick to help me get back above ground to get home. And we have this silk touch one to add the final touches to our base that I want to do today. So is there anything else I'm missing? We have a little bit of sugarcane growing. We have our botany pots. We have all the chests. We have the furnace. Furnace? Fantasies Furniture mod. This mod has been such a delight, and we've barely even got started with it here. Let me go ahead and pull up my hotbar. It's been great. If you put in any type of wood, any type of cobble, and there's only one, and a clay ball, you can make any item from Fantasies Furniture, and that is so much. As you can see here, as I slowly scroll through it, there's so much stuff we have to work with. So I'm just like beyond excited to use this mod. And that's what looks like the end of it. So let's go ahead and put this stuff back. It's really, really cool because if you look here, we'll go ahead and skip to the cluttered stuff here. Now, cluttered is really cool too. Don't get me wrong. Cluttered is absolutely awesome. As we can see, there's just so much stuff that cluttered has as well. A bunch of blocks, just a ton of decorations we can also use that will be super, super, super cool. Especially when we find good points to use them from. But you'll see with cluttered, you have to get way more specific recipes to make like any of the stuff from cluttered. So some of this stuff is gonna be like not available to us for a little bit longer. I hear that guy. What a jerk. I see you lurking over there. Of course, we can't forget about you. He's been helping me build my base, you know, when he's not jump scaring my ass. I was kind of saving the interior for another video, I think. I want to work on the interior. My plans for it, of course, we're trying to build a Hobbit hole, right? That's still our goal. which is a super different style base from what I've built. I know I've said that like a million times, but it's like a minimal base, but we can fill it out with all the cluttered stuff and the fantasy furniture. The last two things I want to do before we go ahead and end today's journey of building our house is I want to fix the one thing that's been bothering me about our Hobbit dirt hole. And that's all the grass and flowers have grown and they look great. But the dirt slabs we have used do not turn into grass slabs, which I guess makes sense because they're modded blocks. So I shouldn't assume that they'll work naturally right. But that being said, we want grass up here. I think that will help a lot. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. There's actually, let me grab these slabs. Whatever. Oh, I got it. I think I like that. I think you can't instantly tell it's a different flavor grass unless you're like really looking between them. I think I like it. I think it looks really good. The very, very last thing I want to do is with some of the iron I mined, I made some stuff from the Age of Weapons mod. So if we look, let's go ahead, Cinder Sword, wow. If we look, where's Age of Weapons at? Age of Weapons is, we'll get there. Here we go. Here's a lot of the Age of Weapons stuff. Well, you can make a bone knife. Fascinating. I'm getting distracted. There's a whole bunch of weapons you can make. We have like an iron knife, which doesn't even take iron. Oh wait, that's farmers. No, it's Age of Weapons. Interesting. There's an iron knife here. There is a bunch of different knives. There's daggers, which are slightly more damage and slightly slower. Let's see. There's battle axes, which is crazy. There's diamond shard, diamond axe blade. There are hatchets, of course, which are cool. Diamond hatchet. It doesn't show you to build the netherite one, which is kind of weird. So yep, there's the diamond hatchet. I wonder if that works. I wonder if it cuts like an axe, because if it does, that's a really good way to save. Considering an axe is like 3 more diamonds. Well, I have to keep that in mind. The battle axe here, we've got, that's a lot of damage. We've got a halberd, which is kind of funny. It has attack range as a bonus. Wood burster, shield breaker, wood burster. Okay. Another wood burster. What does wood burster mean? I'm assuming it just cuts down wood or something. Here we've got some stone flails. We've got long swords here. We've got war axes here. We've got some scythes. Now scythes are really cool, I won't lie. Leaf cutter and sweeping. They look super, super, super cool. 7.2 damage. We've got lances here. Multiple. Let's see. Iron lance. Attack range. I'm assuming a really high attack range. Here we've got a compound bow. Here we've got tactical knives. That's pretty cool. Let's see. We've got rifle cases. We've got industrial harvester. What does this do? Wood burster. Industrial excavator. A weapon perks dredger. Okay. We'll have to make these one day because I'm actually really curious as to how these work. Industrial miner. Super cool. Got a flamethrower. Wow. All right. A water thrower. You've got an industrial multi-tool. Stone miner, dredger, plow, wood burster. So I guess this thing just does everything. And an industrial pulverizer. Maybe that's for breaking blocks. Here we've got a poison thrower. That's fascinating. Here we've got katanas. Now I thought I was gonna make a katana because I'm just hopeless like that. And who doesn't like katanas, right? I'm a classic, easy to please person, and katanas are really cool. However, I noticed that they also have ninjatos. So, compared to the katana, the iron katana is 6.8 with 2 attack speed, and it's got leaf cutter. The ninjato is 6.5 with 2.3. So, very slightly less damage, right? But if we compare it to, let's say, an iron sword, what if we go ahead and pull up iron, right? Because we're going to be building an iron tool today. An iron sword is 6, so we're getting, let's see here, what is this? Sword of Kings? Ah, I'm getting distracted again. If we look here, the ninjato is slightly more damage and slightly, actually, probably a pretty good deal faster. So this is what we're gonna make. Now, in order to make this, I already got us started. We need hardened iron blades. Now, how do you make those? Well, to make a hardened iron blade, you need 2 iron sword blades. And how do you make those? 3 iron across. So it's 6 iron to make the 2 iron blades that you turn into hardened blades. Really, guys? I can't focus when you're all screaming in my ear. Get out of here. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. We'll throw the copper ingot to the catfish. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, get out of here. Get Koopa'd. Before I was so rudely, really, interrupted again for the 3rd time in a row. We were looking at the ninjato. So there's a bunch of iron weapons here. Like there's a iron claymore, which kind of looks crazy too, I won't lie. Wow. But you can make a super big sword with some good range, good damage, but very slow. I decided on the ninjato as our first weapon, right? So to make that, we have the 2 hardened iron blades that we just talked about. We also have leaf cutter with this. To be honest, I'm not really sure what that means. I've got to look into the Age of Weapon perks to see like what all they do. But yeah, we've got attack speed and attack damage. It doesn't have extended range, but that's okay. So this is our first weapon. We're gonna go ahead and make it. Boom, iron ninjato. And that's what she looks like. Pretty cool, pretty simple. Fast swing time, look at that. All right, so now we've got our ninjato. We put the blocks on our little dwarf base there. I think, honestly, I think we're good. I think this is where we call it for today. So let's go ahead and sit down here. Our view is obstructed by this flower. Let's move this flower to like, where can we move you? Like right here. There we go. I like this. Actually, you know what? I want to sit in the bench too. I can't help it. I'm curious. This is pretty good. Pretty good. We're gonna sit in this stool though. So, all that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. If you didn't like the video, feel free to leave a dislike. If you found my videos consistently interesting and you think, hey, maybe this guy isn't so bad, I would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. It means so much to me. And yeah, I think aside from that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.